gamers. Hello, Dadworth stans and Christoph haters alike. Good evening and welcome to Dad Times. I saw a lot of people, I recognize almost everyone in here. Starring Rose, hello. Asumi, under 15, Pony Dragon, Nick Leo, Matina's here, thank God. Hannah's here. A bunch of my friends are here. Baconfish6, I don't recognize you, but hello. Yes, I am wearing my Nightwing shirt, Matina. I don't know if you get my Nightwing shirt and my Nightwing nails. Ooh. Okay. Right on time. Hello, Clavier. Clavier's here too. Yeah. I'm very excited to get back to Dad. I saw some confusion in the chat about Dad nights being on Wednesdays. Usually they are, but I'm doing another, I do a few, acting for voiceover classes, on and off, and I have been doing them, but there's another one that will be on this Wednesday and the following 3 weeks on Wednesdays. So this week and the following 3 weeks will be Tuesday Dad nights, just so you all know, at 7 p.m. And of course I'll keep my schedule updated. So if you're in doubt, check the schedule. Oh, Turnabout Mary's here. Hi. Oh, you get to watch the whole thing. Welcome. Samaranth the Flesh Weaver is here. You weave any good flesh lately? But yeah, let's oh, sorry, let me update the people on Instagram. Tell me what I'm doing. Hold on. You guys should tell me about how your Mondays and Tuesdays have been. Yes, we got a hog in chat. How you? Okay, let me just. Fuck. Wait, how do I? Shit. Wait, hold on. There we go. Sorry, this is not fun watching me do this, but I can't get the countdown until it's, the time of doing it. Oh, y'all have homework? Gross. But, get your education. It's important. Okay, just let me say twitch.tv/live. And there you have it. We can start. Okay. There's a Apollo von Karma? Why? Apollo von Karma? Well, he looks very good. I don't know what the context for this is, but I love that his little thingies are down. That's very funny. Okay. Reese Sweat. Hi, I've never seen you in here before, but hello. Oh, Jesse Close is here. Okay, we're good to start. Let me just shut this off really quick. And Space Cat is here. Cat, hello. Cat, hello. Cat, we have been Dadworth mood lately. So, let us, and Uvila's here? Okay, let us go over our evidence again and kind of think about where we were last time, shall we? So we're back to the future present. We're back to the future present to play the good game that does not suck ass. Ro is here, and look what you're being rewarded with. Your little man. Shut the fuck up, it's not about you. Your little man right here. Okay. So we have the IS-7 incident, which was the death of one of the contestants in a Master Jeff cook-off thing for sweets. And the murder weapon was a blow to the head from a salt lamp that belonged to another contestant. But Mr. Master is the defendant, was found guilty of the murder and is now currently serving jail time. Huh? That's new. We didn't get that info last time. Okay, I guess. Oh, okay, you know what? I should have known because Prosecutor Ron Karma has never lost a case. We got the pamphlet showing us all the different rooms in the palace. Oh yeah, there's different like zodiac signs and stuff displayed in these rooms. Winter Palace photo, a Pisces sketch that has like eyes bleeding out of it. Yeah, this is a Larry original. You did miss his "this is my crime scene" entrance. I'm so sorry, but it is in the last VOD, so you can go see it if you want, Ro. Okay, the gas burner. I'm thinking it was used to melt the statue or something. Because the whole thing was that like the statue melted and the cloth fell off or something. But, and Grace is here. Oh, hi, Grace. Oh, somebody told me to check this fluorescent cloth. Let's see. A blue cloth. I guess this kind of relaxing color is nice once in a while. Miles, you're starting to sound like your old man. I don't want to hear that from Mr. Shields. This blue is a relaxing color for him. Clav has got the caffeine in him again today. Oh, and Mika's here. Yo, Mika. I'm gonna do that every single time. Every single goddamn time. Okay. We got the poison gas. Oh, yes. Fatalium and normalium were mixed to make a chemical reaction. And that's it. And I think we can start. Oh, yeah, because the candy maker guy. Yeah, Clav says right word. It's true. The candy maker Russian guy. No, he's not dead, but he was, yeah, fatalium's fucking stupid. But he did pass out from the combination of that gas. It's gonna be like this all night, guys. I'm so happy that I have the hog emoji now to shame them, to shame our man, Mr. Gavin. Okay, but anyways, without further ado, let us get into Mr. DeBeth's shining logic. I'm sure you got a lot to say, baby, okay? That artist was the first to discover the victim, so naturally he's the best suspect. The poison gas was caused by normalium, a chemical found in paint, right? As he was carrying paint near the victim, he would have had the best chance. The paint, along with... okay. The paint, along with being the first witness, that pretty much proves he's the culprit. You're doing great, Sevi. So, what do you think, Justine? We cannot ignore the possibility. Well then, Mr. Artist, please tell us the truth. Did you leave red paint at the crime scene? Or else, did you cause the poison gas to go off?
The only thing I leave behind is my bond of love with you.
I forgot Larry was here.
Please watch what you say. My gavel is already prepared to declare you guilty.
And so you should. Please pay no heed to that man's statements. Or sorry, to this man's statements. It's not that man. Yeah, get his ass, Courtney. Hey, you guys! Ignoring my reasoning just because it's flawless won't do you any good. Mr. Edgeworth, if you've already admitted defeat, you should take your leave. Even though I don't really have time to deal with your ridiculous reasoning. Yeah, Justine, I'll literally kill you. Okay. I'm just gonna... I feel like pressing it all because I feel like talking to Sebastian.
Hold it!
Indeed, at first glance, this man seems suspicious. However,
Objection!
At first glance? Ugh, what's with that first all of a sudden? You! Are you trying to steal my spot as the star that shines the best?
Bro. It's just a word, bro. Bro. It's okay, honey. Huh? Would that make me the best artist?
Larry, don't make this any more confusing than it already is. Mr. DeBest, continue your reasoning now. Okay, Nermalium, and then paint. Okay. Let's talk about it. Yes, apparently Normalium is used in many everyday products. I'm gonna maybe turn... No, okay, we're fine. The music is fine, right? You guys can hear the music okay? Thought maybe I should turn it up. Right, so the red paint is definitely suspicious.
But it's also used in things other than paint, right?
I guess you have a point. What do you think, Justine? Okay, cool. Thanks for the update on music.
that's right. Normalium is also used in detergent, for example.
In other words, it might not have been paint that caused the gas. That's not true. Let me finish my reasoning. Okay.
Hold it!
Even if paint is the cause of the poison gas, that does not mean he's guilty. Well then, if the paint is not the cause, that doesn't mean he's innocent either.
Now he's just trying to sound clever. Mimicking what Mr. Edgeworth says won't make you look cool at all.
Hey, please don't make my statements look bad. Now then, it's about time to wrap up my shining logic.
I'm so happy right now.
Hold it!
Got it. Do you truly claim that Larry is the culprit just based on that? Huh? You got a problem with that? If you have a problem, then present evidence.
Mr. Edgeworth, looks like he really wants you to do that.
Indeed. Then I will do as he wishes and present evidence. It seems he doesn't pay much attention to what other people are saying. There is a clear contradiction in Mr. DeBest's logic.
Why'd he even bother making the phone call?
I'll finish this quickly. This is a waste of time. Okay. Miles, I know we're honoring the truth and all, but like, can you just arrest Larry? Please. I beg. Larry, shut up anyways. Oh, sorry, that was a out of context thing. Anyways, artist was first, so discover the victim so naturally he's the best suspect. Poison gas was called mammalium. Okay, but yeah, how do you come across the fatalium? It's hard to come by, right? It's really hard to come by. Yeah, I know, Clav. It's like I'm not in the headspace right now. I gotta get back into it. I remember at this part I was so done because like, boy, if you accuse Larry, he's just there off from my phone. Oh, you threw your phone. Yeah. Okay. There's clear contradiction. I didn't even bother making the phone call. It's gotta be something to do with the poisons, right? Edgeworth whispering, I wish you had died with the poison gas. Chemical found in paint, but how do you come across the fatalium? Okay. would have had to also have... Okay, I'm gonna say this. Because... Yeah, he had to have 2 chemicals with him. There you go. Mr. DeBest, your logic is more akin to a shooting star than a shining star. Oh, sorry. Your logic is more akin to a shooting star more than a shining star. It shines the best like a shooting star, right? Clive's trying to come support Sebi, but it's hopeless. It may shine brightly for a brief moment, but then it burns itself out. The poison gas originated from inside the glass case of the Pisces sculpture. Exactly. So that's where the artist set off the gas, right? He used the normalium in his red paint.
Yeah, House of DeBest, you can do it.
As your senior, let me give you one piece of advice. Listen to the explanations of others. The poison gas was caused by mixing both normalium and fatalium together. The normalium contained in the red paint is not enough by itself.
We're back to like the... Really? It takes him a second. It takes a second.
But I thought I heard that normalium caused the fatality. Don't tell me you just misheard the forensics report.
Darn it!
By the time Larry discovered the victim, the room was already filled with poison gas. It's time for you to realize how incapable you really are.
Hey, what do you mean by incapable?
You tried to use that word earlier and you still don't know what it means?
He means to say you are lacking in ability.
Incidentally, incapable has a completely different meaning. I get it. You're making fun of me again, aren't you? I am merely saying you were incapable in your investigation.
Elbow rule! It was just a tiny mistake. Give him a break. Just doing his thing.
Okay. Here we go. Miss Courtney.
Before you insult Sebastian, I still have some doubts about your own statement.
What kind of doubts?
For all we know, Mr. Artist could have simply entered the Autumn Palace at an earlier time.
That's...
Moreover, do you have evidence that the red paint is unrelated to the case?
The most important thing now is not the red paint. The red normalium and the white fatalium. Exactly how were these 2 substances mixed? I believe that is our main concern.
Naturally. It was Sebastian's job to investigate that. Were it not for your interference, we would have found that out by now.
I never intended to interfere. On the contrary, I'd like to cooperate. Don't tell me you're gonna say you know the cause of the poison gas. How the poison gas started. I have something that may shed some light on this matter.
Sebastian, do not fall for his bluff.
Come on now, it's fine, really. Let's hear what he's come up with.
If you say so, Sebastian.
Come on, show us. How did the poison gas start? Is it this thing? What is this?
Take that!
Oh, no, never mind. Can you see this piece of evidence? It has traces of the poison gas's origin. Maybe I should have thought about that for more than 0.5 seconds.
Sebastian, don't get too close to Mr. Edgeworth. His foolish logic will make you dizzy. I find it poisonous. I find it poisonous and even guilty.
Oh, the slide! Why is he sliding?
He actually backed off.
Don't give up, Mr. Edgeworth. Keep using your poison tongue like you always do.
I'm must have evidence that shows how the normalium and fatalium were mixed. I'm being interrupted by myself and my class. Red normalium and white fatalium were mixed, huh?
Okay, I almost love getting the wrong answer first because I get that like extra like dialogue. Okay. How did the poison gas start? Well. Oh. Would it be press the check button for details. Oh, the check button's down there. I guess it would be like this? Hold on, I'm actually gonna save state now. Just take that! There we go.
Surely you're not saying that this was the cause of the poison gas. It seems even you've noticed it. Duh, it really stands out. Those red tears that Larry saw were undoubtedly normalium. Huh? Wait a second. If those were chemicals, does that mean a ghost set off the poison gas? I'm afraid of ghosts. I don't have time to play along with him. The red tears of normalium could not have triggered the poison gas by itself. That red liquid was mixed inside the case to create the poison gas. What? Just where do you see evidence that chemicals were mixed?
Ghost Hunter Sevi. It's like he and Kay are BuzzFeed Unsolved, and Sebi's like Kay's the skeptic, and Sebi's constantly like, what was that? And I guess Clav is there too. Yeah, I'm also bobbing my head to the music. I'm just it's taking everything in me to not just like dance constantly and just like read the lines instead. Oh my god.
Hey there, demons. It's me, it's your girl.
I literally made that same joke when I got to this point. Our minds! Our minds! Bro! Collapse the ghost. Okay.
That can also be seen in this sketch. Oh, is it at the bottom there? Here is the evidence. Show evidence that two...
I like how it's like, here is the evidence, and then to me, it's like,
Show evidence that the two chemicals were mixed.
I'm guessing it's this down here, this puddle. Take that! Hell yeah.
The Great Thief is here to steal your bridge, Goat Man.
No, not Goat Man. Don't antagonize him.
A pink liquid can be seen flowing out from under the case of the Pisces sculpture. This is proof that the two chemicals were mixed. Hold on a second, I still don't get it. How does this show that the normalium and fatalium were mixed?
Because it's red fatalium and red normalium.
Since we have a self-proclaimed artist here, I'll let him explain. Larry, you fancy yourself an artist, so you should know about mixing paint, right? What do you add to red to make pink?
Don't take me for a fool, G. All of you know I graduated from middle school. Add white to red and make it pink. It's common knowledge. Well, technically there's rose pink, baby pink, and several others.
That's enough. Now, do you understand, Mr. DeBest? That's how it is. By mixing red normalium with white fatalium, you get a pink liquid. Yes, exactly. Took him long enough. I see.
It looks like Mr. DeBest finally gets it.
Ooh. Prosecutor Edgeworth, you have merely presented one possibility. Do we really know if the color was the result of the two chemicals mixed together? Furthermore, this sketch was drawn by the suspect. I cannot put much faith into it.
I just painted what I saw. How could it be a lie?
Mr. Artist, I did not permit you to speak.
feel like I need to screenshot this just to, like, have it for something. Just to, like, call myself out. Like, Miss Artist, I did not permit you to speak.
Ugh, it's so cold. That's part of charm.
Of course, I intend to bring the truth to light immediately. It would not be wise to jeopardize your position even further. Aren't you going to answer my question from before? How do you know that Mr. Artist did not enter the Autumn Palace? If you cannot prove this, there is no room for you to argue any further.
Hey! Everyone forgot I was here! Couldn't we find that out if we talked to the victim, pal?
The victim, Dame Gustavia, remains unconscious and in critical condition.
That's right.
Well then, Sebastian will be investigating the crime scene now. All of you, please vacate the premises.
Who's holding? Uh-huh.
If you were to take a stand in court, you'd cause a lot of trouble for presiding the judge.
You'd cause a lot of trouble for the presiding judge. Sometimes my brain just flips them.
Is there something you would like to say, Mr. Artist?
Yeah, Courtney, you have no idea.
Hold your horses, Miss Cool Beauty.
My name is Justine Courtney. Please don't address me by such a strange title.
Oh, you finally told me your name. Pleased to meet you, Justy.
Why are Ray and Larry like this? I don't understand. I don't understand. Don't understand.
I'm Larice Denim. You can call me Larice.
Mr. Artist, please get to the point.
I just remembered something I haven't had a chance to say yet. When I got to this room, it was locked so I couldn't go in. But then that old dude just suddenly fell through the door.
It would appear that the palace rooms can be locked from the inside. But just because you say it was so, doesn't mean the door was locked. Without proof, your statements holds no value.
Objection.
Well, why not let Uncle Ray prove it for you?
What?
After all, we can confirm the room was locked too. Right, Miles? Yes, I remember as well. Yeah, oh, you're here. The Winter Palace should be. It's locked up. That's odd. They've already opened the museum. Yeah, I don't, Bacon Fish, I don't like Ray's objection voice either. It's like, it feels weird. I don't know. Until the gas outbreak, no one could have entered this room.
Perhaps the suspect entered the room with the victim during the gas outbreak?
Objection.
I think if we give Ray amnesia, maybe he'll start eating paper and be decent again. Oh, we can just do whatever fucking happened to Lamoire, because I don't know what happened to her, but she did lose her memory and her eyesight, so he won't be able to ogle women anymore, and he'll forget that he's like a creep.
As you can see, this man did not inhale any of the gas. If you examine his belongings, you'll find he wasn't carrying a gas mask either. Is that so? Well then, I have no choice but to agree.
That was easier than I expected. Anyway, I presume this clears up any suspicions surrounding Larry. It seems Mr. DeBest's logic was off once again. Author for Hire is here! Hello! You didn't really miss much. Actually, you know what? You did miss a Sebastian cross-examination, which is unfortunate, but he's still here, so that's good.
Not exactly. I just didn't have enough information, that's all. Therefore, my reasoning was just before its time.
He sure has a grand way of saying that.
What? Oh,
He sure has a grand way of saying that things didn't work out for him.
In that case, there is one more suspect who has yet to take the stand. Mr. Artist, you are free to go.
huh? But I wanted to talk to you a little more, Justy. Go. Leave. Go away. Go away. I just love the, like...
Overruled.
Your cold demeanor leaves me mesmerized all the more.
This other suspect is a pharmacist by the name of Delicious Scones. It would have been difficult for this artist to obtain the fatalium from Megatoxin X, but a pharmacist may have knowledge of how to do that. The court will now take a 10-minute recess. Sebastian, it would be best if we brought her here quickly.
Best if we brought her here quickly? Sounds good. Leave it to me. Hey, Flatfoot, keep up the investigation. Got it.
Don't tell me. Judge Courtney suspected her from the very beginning.
So, Mr. DeBest's logic wasn't any help at all.
Judge Courtney? Just what is she thinking? Why are we paused?
Oh, to be continued. Well, we're continuing. Great stream, guys. Goodbye. Oh, they didn't do the Sebi running animation. No. All right. April 2nd, 12:05 p.m. Zodiac Art Gallery, Autumn Palace. Zodiac Art Gallery, Autumn Palace.
She said it would only be a 10-minute recess. Sure taken an awfully long time.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Prosecutor DeBest presents Miss Delicious Scones.
You see, you called, so here I am. It is I, Delicious Scones, the pharmacist who makes delicious drugs.
She makes the best edibles.
But you can call me Miss Delicious.
And you can call me Mr. DeBestest.
Oi, nice to meet you, bestie.
They've gone straight to nicknames.
Huh? That boy reminds me of someone.
This is Miles Edgeworth. He's Gregory's son.
You see, nice to meet you, Miley.
Miss Cyrus, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Could you please not call me Miley?
Meeting Greggy's boy. I guess it's just a sign that I'm getting old.
How old is this woman? She hasn't changed at all. She hasn't really changed.
Sebastian, isn't there something you'd like to ask, Miss Pharmacist?
Oh, right, yeah. Miss Delicious, could you tell us the reason why you came to the gallery?
You see, I came to see the curator, Katie. I've been friends with her for 18 years, so I visit her quite often.
I can't believe Miles Edgeworth is Hannah Montana. He's got the limo out front. Whoa, hottest styles, every suit, every color.
Is it true, Miss Pharmacist, that you also assisted in the treatment of Mr. Gustavia?
I guess you could say that, but although I only made the antidote for the doctor. Wow, you made the antidote on the spot? You see, as long as I have the right ingredients, I can make I can make any drugs easily. The infirmary here is well equipped, you see. Instead of sending him to the hospital in critical condition, we treated him right away.
Oh, First of all, hi Jay. Second of all, Delisha gives Edward a medical grade edible and is just here like, here's some of my special brownies. You seem like you could use them, Miley. And Edward is a square who doesn't know what that means, so he eats the whole thing and gets way too high and Kay has to take him back to his apartment because he forgot how to get home. Jay, thank you. I mean, yeah, it's not how making drugs works, but you know what? I don't actually know a lot about how to make them, but it's okay.
And will you trade it in here right away? I did all I could do. The rest depends upon his body's ability to recover.
Do you know the victim, Miss Delicious?
You see, although it's been 18 years since I last saw him, I only knew that he had become a world-famous pastry chef.
Is the victim that famous?
I heard on the news that he won a competition for designing desserts.
That reminds me, I do remember him mentioning something about studying design in Zangfa.
Now, let's get down to business. To defeat the Huns, Miss Pharmacist. Are you familiar with the drug Megatoxin X? You see, it's the drug that's used to kill those things. It's mega effective. Because the effects are so potent, it's not available to the general public.
What are those things you're referring to?
It's a drug for vanquishing the creatures that strike heart into the...
Strike heart.
Take two.
It's a drug for vanquishing the creatures that strike fear into the heart of a lady. The ones that often infest kitchens and the like.
Oh, is it rat poison?
Ah, I think I know what she's talking about. So, Miss Pharmacist, may I ask you one more thing? Do you know what happens when you mix normalium with fatalium? You see, I know. It's even written on the warning label for Megatoxin X, hazardous when mixed. When the two drugs are mixed together, a chemical reaction occurs and a gas is released. Inhaling a large amount of the gas can cause breathing difficulties, and even death. From the amount of poison gas Gusty breathed in, I think there was probably at least 500 milliliters of each chemical in the gas.
As expected of a pharmacist, she's very well informed.
Normalium is an adhesive liquid that becomes hot as soon as the heat is applied. It also has a red colour and a minty fragrance. Due to its low cost, it's used everywhere. Fatalium is a white, watery liquid. That's enough for now. As expected of a pharmacist, you're very knowledgeable. You see, of course I am. Megatoxin X is one of the chemicals that the company I work for produces. But not just anyone has access to it. It's so potent as a poison that it couldn't be sold to the public after all.
What's the... Yeah, the Cold Killer X is the, is Phoenix's poisoned medicine from the trilogy. Yeah. I don't trust anything from this fucking company.
Thank you. I think that's all I needed to hear.
Does Judge Courtney suspect her? What is she hiding behind that smile? Oh, Flatfoot, have you made any progress in the investigation or something?
Yeah, let me tell you.
We haven't forgotten Cold Killer X, but Phoenix sure tries. Heyo! Jordan. Kobe. Scottie Pippen. Buckets. The glass cases that contain the sculptures can be opened by a mechanism in the lid. What strange cases. The temperature in the cases can be lowered down to 0 degrees Fahrenheit. The inside of the Pisces case was set to 27 degrees Fahrenheit, so my hand nearly got stuck to the ice. Good thing it didn't. So then,
from the lid of the Pisces case, we detected slight traces of mammalian. Not bad.
Pa, if the normalium was in a glass case at a temperature of 27 degrees Fahrenheit, then it would have been frozen to the lid.
Oh, really? So, what happened?
Mr. DeBest, why don't we try borrowing the power of Kay's little thief?
Yes, little thief theme.
I think the circumstances will be easier to understand if we use our Mr. Thief.
So you really want to help me out that much? Fine. I'm not really sure how this all works, but you, get on with it.
You're not sure how anything works, sweetheart.
I hate being bossed around like this guy. But to arrive at the truth, I'll do it. Overruled!
Courtney, stop acting as you please. The goddess of law has no need of your power.
Don't be such a stick in the mud, Courtney Pie.
We have approval of the prosecutor in charge, so what's the problem? Could it be there's something the PIC doesn't want us to find out? Oh yeah, Miles, have you heard my daughter? Do you want to see my daughter's cool gadget? Oh, Roanoke, hello. You missed some of Mr. DeVest's shining logic, was just unfortunate, but we do have a recording of it, so it's fine.
That's none of your concern. If you insist on participating in the investigation, then let me check if you're qualified by asking you a question.
What is she planning?
Who set off the poison gas?
I did! Shut up. It's not about you. This ain't your game. You're on Saturdays.
If you can answer me that, I'll allow you to work with us.
Well then, Miles, the person who opened the Pisces case and set off the gas. When you think about the circumstances, there's only one person it could have been. Oh, is it? Yes, considering the circumstances, it's clear who it was.
Yeah, Clap, there's already enough poison in your game. Calm the fuck down.
Ace Attorney Investigations 2 is really good because it is just a scene saying,
Mr. Edgeworth, if you fuck around, you are going to find out.
and Edgeworth is like, I'm well aware. And he's just like cat deliberately pushing a thing off a shelf. Thank you, Jay. Okay.
Please give me your answer. Who set off the poison gas?
I think it must be this guy, right? Mr. Gustavio? There was no one in the Autumn Palace other than the victim, Dane Gustavio. It's hard to believe it could have been anyone but him.
It seems that way. Very well, I'll allow you to participate.
Sorry.
Give me a...
Very well, I'll allow you to participate this time. However, if I feel you are a hindrance, I will have to ask you to leave.
Understood. But what I don't understand is why the victim opened that case. Okay.
So, Mr. Edgeworth, what shall I recreate?
Based on the information we've gathered so far, let's recreate the scene before the gas.
Got it.
Miles, your little brat got a turn. Now my wonderful, better child is going to show him up.
Don't scare me like that. Sebastian, honey, you knew this was coming.
So, this is the true power of Sir Thief.
Let's investigate the Pisces sculpture post-haste. There's frozen normalium on the lid of the Pisces sculpture's glass case.
It's frozen so thick you can't even open the lid.
On the actual glass case, the lid was heavily cracked. It was like someone handed out... It was like someone handed out for the Pisces sculpture, sir.
have any idea how it came to be cracked like this?
Well, the damage didn't seem to have come from the outside of the glass case, sir.
I see. So the inside of the case was below freezing point, and the case had developed cracks. There are no signs of external damage. From this, we can deduce.
Below freezing? Like Mr. Edgeworth's cold stare?
And cracked like Mr. Edgeworth's furrowed brow.
Thermal fracturing! The cold case was heated from the outside, causing it to crack. But why did the thermal fracturing occur here, and what caused it? Okay, so they said that normalium was stuck to the top of it, right? There was frozen normalium, right? So, to be stuck to... Because... Okay, hold on. Didn't it say that normalium... No, they said earlier something about how when normalium is heated up, it sticks to things immediately. So that it would have been hot normalium stuck to a frozen glass lid. But let's find out. Inside the thermally fractured glass case, there was frozen normalium. Oh, that face means you've probably thought of something, Miles. Indeed I have. I know how Mr. Gustavia was able to open the glass case.
What? How can you possibly know something I don't?
I'd say the things he does know are in the minority.
Hey, aren't you going to let me know?
I love Sebi. How did Dame Gustavia open the glass? Okay, is this how it is? What it is? How it is? When it is? Here it is? Nope. Oh, yes. Okay, yes. This gas burner that was found in the Autumn Palace shows signs of recent use. I believe this was the cause of the thermal fracturing in the Pisces sculpture's glass case.
A gas burner? Why would he use something like that?
Oh, I got it! The lid was frozen shut, so he had to use the burner to melt ice.
Indeed, that is correct.
I just had a late start. I'm still the best, you know.
Late start. You didn't even Late start. You didn't even understand a single thing, did you?
Well, that's just because Mr. Edgeworth's explanation was too hard to follow.
Okay, why don't you update the little thief so that he can understand it?
If you say so. Right, let's restart the recreation.
You are so smart. And sweet and lovely, Kay. I love you. The victim, Dame Gustavia, was the only one to enter the Autumn Palace. If he used the gas burner then, the normalium in the glass case would have melted.
And then?
The melted normalium would have come into contact with the fatalium inside the case. And produced the poison gas. The moment Mr. Gustavia opened the lid, he would have begun to inhale the gas. He managed to drag himself out to the fountain patio just before his strength ran out. Okay.
So, he inhaled the gas when he opened the lid.
It seems he finally understands. But why did Mr. Gustavia open the glass case of the Pisces sculpture? The victim's goal. That I do not yet know. Perhaps he had the same reason as Uncle Ray. Maybe he actually came to see the Winter Palace, not the Autumn one. Oh, okay. Maybe he actually came to see the Winter Palace, not the Autumn one. Yeah, wow, Kate, thanks for coding all that shit in 0.2 seconds. She's smart and talented and wonderful. My daughter's so capable. Uncle Ray also thought that this was the Winter Palace at first.
Oi, you too, Ray Ray. Oh, actually, I thought so too.
It looks just like Icy's room from 18 years ago. It's even got the exact same plants in front of the door.
It seems everyone involved with the IS-7 incident made the same mistake. See, I told you it was going to be important that they switch the rooms. It is imperative that we investigate the real Winter Palace immediately. I should suggest that to Mr. De Best. I get it now. Yeah, that's how it was. Huh. Did you think of something?
Clown theme. Here we go.
The victim committed suicide. He thought he would look refined if he died in an art gallery.
Have you been listening?
Well, if you're as smart as me, just hearing half of the story will be enough.
Sebastian, I'll explain it from the top later.
Top? That means best, right? Alright, I'll leave it to you.
This man really just like he's almost like a dog, and his Pavlovian response is someone saying a synonym for best. He just like perks right up. Yeah, Seb, you're not a clown, you're the entire circus. Alright. Yes, Justine.
Sweetie, it's okay. I'll explain later.
Yes, it would indeed be best to let Judge Courtney handle him.
That aside, don't you have some information to inform everyone of?
Ah, I totally forgot.
Yes, Rohi is a good boy. He's trying. He is trying his best. He's trying his best.
What are you talking about? We did a little checking on that pharmacist. We, meaning me, the best prosecutor's subordinate.
That's not something to brag about.
Just shut up, you! Quiet down and listen. Suicide is, off the table for now, yeah. Well, that's because, in short, that pharmacist is the culprit. She set up the gas as a trap.
Oh, Sebi tech decks with Clav. Yes, they do. That's what Sebi was doing in his English classes. Instead of like actually learning, you know, an extensive vocabulary, he was just like.
It's a terrible shame, Miss Pharmacist. How could one in the profession of saving lives stoop to extinguishing them?
Huh? What are you saying? I would never do such a thing. Mr. De Best, do you have a basis for these accusations? Of course, this is my basis. Her pharmacist's license. Her pharmacist's license, I see. It would permit her to handle Megatoxin X, right? And its active ingredient, Fatalium, was one of the components of the poison gas. Exactly! That chemical is almost impossible for ordinary people to obtain. But that pharmacist is another story altogether. It wasn't me! You've got it all wrong! Objection! And that's not all. A bottle of Megatoxin X was found in the victim's pocket. And on the bottle, we found clear fingerprints. Yours. You and the curator took the victim to the infirmary, right? That would have given you the perfect opportunity to plant the bottle on him.
But that's...
Yeah, I love this fucking stupid objection.
You are the only pharmacist on the premises who could have handled Megatoxin X. Furthermore, as for the curator of this art gallery, you're an acquaintance of hers. You would have had access to the gallery at any time in order to prepare the poison gas trap.
But please wait, that Megatoxin X, it was stolen.
Trying to lie your way out of this won't go well with me.
It's true. Look, I've got the proof right here in my bag.
What is she searching for?
not this. Not this either.
I remember seeing cloth like that recently.
Ah, here. Please take a look at this.
It's some sort of paper. What's it say? April 1st, theft report accepted. Stolen item Megatoxin X. This is a theft This is a theft report acceptance certificate. What? Can you not read? Honey, can you not read? Honey? Sweetheart? Can you...
You see, truth is, 1 week ago, my Megatoxin X was stolen.
1 week ago? That means you didn't have it with you today?
You see, that bottle you just found is probably the one that was stolen from me. I normally carry that bottle of Megatoxin X in my bag at all times. Even though I often forget to keep it locked up.
Seb walking into the crime scene. This sign won't stop me because I can't read. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm Sebastian, I'm 17, and I never fucking learned how to read.
I would never even think about mixing it with normalium.
But why in the world would you carry such a dangerous substance on your person?
Well, you never know when those things will appear. Those creatures that infest the kitchen, striking fear into the heart of a lady, right?
Oh, sorry. That was a weird delivery. I should maybe wait till it goes and then read the whole thing.
Those creatures that infest the kitchen, striking fear into the heart of a lady, right? Oh, if you had a roll of newspaper, you could just squash them with one blow.
Justine, what do we do now?
Well then,
Can we really accept this theft report? Let's ask for confirmation. That should clearly tell us whether or not she's lying. Right. Well then, I'll just call and confirm it.
it looks like Miss Delicious isn't the culprit.
Indeed, if she really did set up the poison gas as a trap, I don't believe she would do it in the way that incriminates her the most. So, Miles, who do you think is the culprit? Predicting the actions of the victim would require a fair amount of advanced planning. And there's only one person here capable of that. Huh? Uncle Ray would like to know too. Who do you suspect? Who do you suspect? The one who stole the Megatoxin X and prepared the room in advance was... Oh no, is it? It's Sebastian de Best, self-proclaimed best prosecutor. In reality, his logic is often absurd. I think it's her. I'm not gonna say it's her. Unfortunate. It had to be the curator of the Zodiac Art Gallery, Miss Catherine Hall. However, I still don't have any evidence that she is the criminal yet. I see. She is... The way he said that just now sounded like he... sounded like he had been expecting it. Good job, Miles, as expected from Uncle Ray's future apprentice. I have no intention of becoming your apprentice. I get paid so well right now you would not even be able to match a half of my salary. And I will now announce the results of my verification. I can confirm that her theft report was indeed accepted. That was in character. I was just messing up the word on purpose. Therefore, it's a little too early to come to a decision. That means your logic was completely faulty. You're wrong. My real performance is still to come. Tony Sebastian Kitty reveal? No! Bro, that's you.
Didn't we establish like 5 streams ago that you were the government-appointed Sebi person? Tell me how that makes any fucking sense. Okay. Really? And how do you plan to proceed with your investigation? That's... First, we need to speak with the curator. And after that... we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Sebastian, Mr. Gustavia may have had business in the Winter Palace. I believe we should send an investigator there as well.
Oh, that's good too. Detective Gumshoe, investigate the Winter Palace at once. Got it, sir. Justine, let's go talk to the curator.
Yes, let us proceed.
We should go and listen to what Miss Hall has to say as well. All right. This stream ain't big enough for 2 Sebi kitties. I love you so much, Ro. I'm happy we know. No, you know what? It is big enough for 2 Sebi kitties. Because we're here. Okay, April 2nd, 1:35 p.m. Zodiac Art Gallery, Fancy Patio.
Alright, I want you guys to listen to what the curator has to say.
Oh my gosh, did you see his little animation there? His little, like...
Mr. DeBest, weren't you gonna go and talk to her yourself? Nah, that's a job for my subordinates. All I have to do is wait for their report. I'm the best prosecutor after all.
Such arrogance. I'm the only one allowed to be arrogant around here.
Well, this is anticlimactic. I'm gonna chill for a bit.
No, don't leave. No, Kate, don't leave. Oh, okay.
Huh? What's that in the fountain?
What is it? Ooh, okay.
Kay stumbling across a dead body, alright.
There's a dead body in the fountain.
What is the meaning of this?
I like how the sprite just wasn't there before.
Silence, everyone. Forensics, identify this body at once.
It's terrible, pal.
Please be quiet, detective.
The ice sculptures in the Winter Palace.
Oh, yeah. Miles, such arrogance. Miles, you literally prided yourself on guilty verdicts. Go to your chess dimension.
Oh my god, Mr. Edgeworthy has a ponytail.
Yeah, Ro, thank you. I'm glad you like the Sebi scream. I just like that his voice, like, undulates, just like... Okay.
They've all melted, pal.
Huh?
What?
What's going on here?
There are 2 victims now.
This is all just like 18 years ago. Once again, the ice sculptures have melted.
Yeah, Sebi has no clue what's going on. He just wants to be included with the wands. I appreciate the lean back to get the full wah effect. You know what? It's half to get the full effect and half to make sure that I don't blow everyone's eardrums out because my mic is right here, so I can't be like, what? And just like scream it here. I have to be like, what? But it all works. It all works out. Okay,
Again?
and everyone related to the incident 18 years ago is gathered here now. This is no mere coincidence. Don't you think so, Miles? Yes. The key to finding the truth of this case lies in the IS-7 incident. This is what I believe. That's right. Uncle Ray thinks so too. Looks Looks like it's time once again for Uncle Ray to tell you about the IS-7 incident.
The further you lean back, the more you sound like a tornado siren. I would love to... tornado sirens should really sound like Sebastian, so let me give you a little sample. Okay.
Looks like it's time once again for Uncle Ray to tell you about the IS-7 incident.
Gregworth. Oh, to be continued again.
Let's keep going.
No. Thanks for quills. The siren headbutt's fucking savvy. Oh, it's Greg time! Okay, here we go. Dadworth the First, Dadworth the Senior.
The IS-7 incident 18 years ago. Gregory Edgeworth's last case. Isaac Dover was murdered at the venue of a dessert contest.
Just a canny. I've never spoken in this chat before, but I just have to get it out that if I ever heard that tornado siren, I think I'd die on the spot. Well, thank you for breaking your silence to tell me that. That's half of the purpose of the stream. One half is to play this video game. The other half is to make everyone laugh at me. Siren headbutt stove on karma. No, I'm pretty sure I did that. Like last stream, I think there's a clip of it in my clips. Okay, anyways.
And his body was discovered in the chocolate treasure chest made by Jeff Master. The victim died from blood loss after being struck in the head with a rock salt lamp. The murder weapon was found hidden inside Delicious Candy Castle. Then, in the victim's room, where no one had searched yet, all of Dover's sherbet sculptures had melted. Years ago.
Alright. December 24th, 9:05 PM, contest meet. You fountain patio. 4 days and 1 year until the death of Gregory Edgeworth. How unfortunate. Alright. Oh, goodbye, Ro. Well, I'm happy, Ro, you know what? I'm happy that you got to stay for the Sebi stuff at least. Have fun. Wherever you are. I enjoyed having you here. Alright. Yes. Let us begin. Oh, let me remember, what did I do for him again?
The sculptures in Mr. Dover's room have melted. Due to that, Prosecutor Von Karma immediately drove us away from the scene. How are we gonna investigate now? And what's with that defense attorney's out, Von Karma?
Oh, and what's with that defense attorney's out? Sorry, no, you know what? Take 3.
And what's with that defense attorney's out? Von Karma's methods are deplorable.
Yes, back to the deep voice dimension.
Well, investigating the crime scene is supposed to be the police's job after all. But you gotta admit, Von Karma's methods are way out of line. Defense attorneys and the police should work together to discover the truth. Raymond, you must realize that not everyone shares the same views as us. Should one expose the truth for the sake of justice? Should one expose the truth for the sake of justice, or simply accept things as they appear?
Raymond is sitting on the fountain doing the Toad voice while the whole ass forensics team surrounds them, and Kay and Gumshoe and Miles are just mortified. No, you know what? Kay would love it. Kay would be so entertained. And now Justine has to listen to Ray's MBK voice. Fuck yeah. Okay.
Everyone has their own view on what is right and what is wrong. Even if that means convicting an innocent man. Both ourselves and the police are only human, and as humans we all make mistakes. It is for this reason that we defense attorneys exist. So that those who are alone and helpless can have an ally on their side. An ally If we cannot investigate, shouldn't we find some other way to help?
I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. I still have much to learn.
You're still young, so you've got many opportunities to learn.
Right. I'll do my best.
Why are you so much better as a baby?
Okay. Monsieur Edgeworth or Monsieur Shields, would you like to take a brief respite?
A respite? I think it's respite. It's fine.
I know it's not much, but please eat these.
Wow, thank you.
Chocolates added to the court record.
What you least expected is that the Toad Von Karma voice.
Let's eat.
Okay.
I appreciate getting some sugar into my system, but these are a little too sweet. And it's a little misshapen too.
I'm terribly sorry. Does it not suit your tastes?
Not at all. It's deliciously sweet. I eat paper.
Thank you very much. But making sweets isn't really my forte.
Huh? It's my forte!
Huh? You make this chocolate cake?
Yes, chocolate is Monsieur Master's favorite food. Preparing his favorite food is also part of my job. But I'm not good at it. But I'm not that good at it, so I need him to instruct me.
I envy Master Jeff.
No, is this the... He gets to eat Kate's handmade sweets whenever he wants. Is this the start of Nasty Ray?
Did you say something?
No, it's nothing. This is so sweet, in more ways than one. Miss Hall, Miss Hall, you seem very dedicated to your work.
Yeah, Clavier triple threat Gavin. He sings, he prosecutes, and he makes chocolate. Ray obviously has a huge crush on Kate, but he's like normal about it. Okay, that's fine. I can appreciate a little baby crush and they're just like sweet about it. That's fine. Okay. This may seem like a dumb question, but I was wondering if there was a way to watch the streams at the beginning of the game. So it like deletes the it deletes streams like over 2 weeks old, but I just have to like, cause I'm constantly nervous about like putting things on YouTube because comments. So I might like put the past streams on YouTube and just like turn the comments on because I want to have them up there. But just so people can catch up. And I also am missing the first stream that I ever did, so I'll probably go back and re-record it just without people, just so that I can have like a complete set of things. But anyways, yes, that will be something I'm doing. I just have to work just to hype myself up for it. Okay.
You seem very dedicated to your work.
Without my work, I wouldn't even have the right to be here.
What do you mean?
When I was a child, I was abandoned. Monsieur Master took me in. One snowy Christmas Eve, I was left on the doorstep of this mansion. I owe Monsieur Master my life. He became like a father to me. And so, to repay his kindness, I want to continue working for him.
Kate, you're incredible.
Another orphan to the list. Thanks, Capcom.
I've lived a long life. Yet that brought tears even to my eyes.
Well, but how would Gregory react to his child becoming an orphan? No! Greg, I love you. Greg. Gregory. Oh my gosh, and like, I don't remember if we actually got to see this in the game, but in the anime, when they channel Greg's spirit to ask who killed him, he's all like, it was the bailiff. But what about Miles? Where's my boy? Is he okay? And I'm like, oh. I love this guy. I haven't seen the anime, I didn't know that. Yeah, he says it in the like the anime. Okay, the anime leaves a lot to be desired, but it does have some nice like extra little tidbits.
Today, Christmas Eve has finally arrived once more. But it looks like I won't be able to give him the present I prepared. I would do anything if it meant saving Monsieur Master. If there's any way I could be of service to you, please ask.
Yes, I appreciate that. Well then, do you happen to know anything about the victim, Isaac Dover?
I don't really know much about Monsieur Dover, but I have a photo of the desserts he made for the contest finals.
This is certainly a splendid piece of work.
Yes, with this exquisite beauty, it's truly a work of art. It's crafted so intricately that you almost forget it's made out of sherbet. It seems Monsieur Master was also fond of Monsieur Dover's work as well.
Wow, these are the Taurus and Gemini constellations. Do you know a lot about constellations, Raymond? Of course. There is so much romance in the constellations. For example, take the club, Lear, and Arrow held by the Gemini here. Those come from... Huh? There are no strings on this layer. Did Mr. Dover make a mistake in his sculpting?
It's odd to think you would make a mistake like that.
I thought you said you didn't know much about him.
I just sort of felt that way somehow.
Oh no, it appears she is hiding something from us. Miss Hall, did you take this photograph yourself?
Yes, I took it with this instant camera. It develops pictures instantly. It's one of my greatest treasures.
Wow, I would love to see it in action.
Well then, why don't you take a picture right now?
Yay! Let's have our picture taken, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh.
Sure, I don't mind. I'm confident in my hairstyle today. Gregory! I love that we're just talking about the anime now. I can't follow the chat, but there's some stuff about Eric Vale. Gregory's okay with photos with mouse, isn't it? It makes me so sad.
Alright, I'm taking the picture. Say cheese! Here, it's developed. A present from me to you, Monsieur Shields.
Wow, thank you so much. That's a great camera.
It's the only camera in this mansion. Unfortunately, its convenience comes at a cost. There are no negatives.
What does that mean? No negatives, huh? Is this the same camera Mr. Master used during the contest?
Yes, you are well informed. While he made his desserts, Monsieur Master photographed his work. After that, he took photos of all the other competitors' works.
Was he taking photos at the time the body was found? The body was discovered during the judging, was it not?
Monsieur Master intended to take photos of... Bleh.
Sorry. Okay.
Wow. Monsieur Master intended to take photos of everyone's rooms, but after he photographed Gustalia's room, he ran out of film. Monsieur Master asked me to change the film in the camera. It seems the film he prepared in advance wasn't enough. There wasn't...
Oh, sorry. There wasn't enough film?
It seems the number of photos he took didn't match up with the amount of film remaining. Well, he told me himself it might have been just a mistake, so...
Was it really just a mistake? Oh yeah, y'all remember when Miles asked his dad if he could watch Signal Samurai and instead of the news, and he just shyly holds up the remote. Yes. And the shot after when Greg is like, yeah, go ahead, and Miles is like with his little face, and he has some little brush marks. It's like so baby.
I retrieved more film from the main building and went back to the fountain patio. And it was then that I heard the sound of something breaking in Monsieur Master's room. Monsieur Master, are you in here?
It really is the spiritual successor to Mr. Latouche. Can you hear me?
And that's when I found Master Dover's body in Monsieur Master's room. It was so terrible. I was really shaken up. Before I spoke to anyone else, I called the police. This camera, I kept it with me ever since.
I see. If it's all right with you, would you mind lending me your camera in that photo?
Sure, I don't mind at all. Here you go.
Thank you very much. I love his bow. Instant camera added to the court record. Dover Sherbet Salon added to the court record. Alright. Oh, finally. Oh, yes, Mr. Deepest Voice. Alright. Okay. Yeah, Kate and Apollo have the same energy of,
Ah, Monsieur Dover, why are you in his chest? Are you okay?
okay.
Detective Bam, Miss Delicious. Is the investigation over already?
Okay.
He said that you had no more use for me and kicked me out. Manny, that meanie. What a rude thing to say.
It was probably to ensure that you didn't eat any more of the crime scene. So, Detective Bam, did you get kicked out too? It's not about you.
It's not about you, honey.
Okay.
It seems Von Karma thought I was getting in the way. He won't let me investigate.
Why would he prohibit his own detective from investigating?
But we know just about all there is to know about the crime scene. Right now, he's talking to Gustavia in Dover's room.
Why does he need to speak to Mr. Gustavia?
We heard from Hall that Gustavia was seen entering the victim's room.
Mr. Gustavia?
Yes, I saw him entering Dover's room, and it seemed like he was trying to avoid being seen. Also, I have no idea what he did in there.
He is currently under suspicion for melting Dover's sherbet.
Just why did Mr. Gustavia enter that room?
I also have a photo of Dover's room here. If you need it, I'll let you take a look at it.
Wait, what is chat doing? What is this link? What is this link you sent, Jay? You're fucking shitting me right now. Where did you find this? How cute is he? Don't even. Okay. Oh, this little book. Sorry for everyone watching this later. I guess I'll, if I manage to edit this or something, I guess I'll insert this photo, this link that Jay has just sent of a baby. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can't add a image. Let's see. let's see. Is this it? Yeah, okay. This is it, right here. Look at him, he's so cute. Oh, honey, look at you. I put a little heart on this one. There he goes. I love you, sweetheart. Oh. Okay. Oh, little boy. Thank you, guys. Make him an emote? Oh. I'll see if I can do that. Okay. Because I only have one emote unlocked right now, and that's Clap Hog. But if we get another emote... Baby Miles, oh, he's so cute. Okay. I also have a photo of Nova's room here. If you need it, I'll let you take a look at it. Huh? What? Why would you do that for us? You still don't get it, kid. I'm saying I want to help you guys in order to discover the truth of this case. Detective Bat? Is that alright, Detective Bat? Or if Karma chew you out again? I have no intention of becoming Von Karma's lapdog. If he won't let me investigate, I'll just do as I like. Getting tied up in stupid rules will only blind you to the truth. Isn't that right, Attorney Edgeworth? Of course, Detective Bat. I thank you. This is amazing, Mr. Edgeworth. Now we've got Detective Bat on our side.
I don't really get what's going on. I'm glad you boys are all friends now.
I'm grateful he lent us his strength. I think he would be part of the Yatagarasu right now. Yes. Well then, can we see the photo now? Right. This is the current state of Nova's room. Wow, the sherbet is completely melted. This room is drenched in a light blue liquid. We should compare this with the photo Miss Hall took. Did the sherbet melt because the power cord was pulled out? Excuse me. Yeah, because it was pulled. All the refrigerated glass cases lost power completely. Looks like all the power cords were connected to one socket. Do you have any idea when this cord was pulled out? No, it's still under investigation at the moment. What a waste of beautiful sherbet.
Honestly, had I known it would end up like this, I would have eaten even more of this stuff.
I just said stuff like what's her face from Celebrity Big Brother, who's like, when I go in there, that's when I realized this is serious stuff. I don't know why I love that line so much. Okay, did Mr. Dover's sherbet taste that good?
Oh, yes, see. His sherbet was most delicious.
Really? I wish I could have eaten some too.
But there was one piece that was so salty I couldn't eat it.
Oh, the salt lamp. Salty?
It's right here in this photo. It was part of that layer.
Alright. That's the layer from the Gemini constellation. Oh, he snuck a bite from the layer. That's why the strings are missing.
I could...
I don't know. I mean, I'm just gonna say...
I could never have eaten that much. It was way too salty.
Delicious testimony added to the court record. One part of the sherbet tasted different. That's rather curious. Did someone other than her also take a bite of it? Did you notice anything else?
Now that you mention it, I see sherbet sculptures have these strange markings on them. They had 2 letters carved into them. Wait a minute. Yeah, it looks something like this.
Oh, that's like the I still don't know how to say it. I'm just gonna keep saying signet. An alphabet signature? It can't be.
I knew it. I just knew that Monsieur Dover made this layer. He isn't one to make mistakes in his sculptures, after all.
Miss Hall, it's been troubling me for a while, but do you know something about Mr. Dover?
Why would I know something about Monsieur Dover?
You seem quite attached to Mr. Dover's handiwork.
That's just because his sculptures are such great works of art.
No, I believe that his works are very special to you in particular.
How do you know that?
There is a piece of evidence that we believe belongs to Mr. Dover, and it happens to share a common feature with another piece of evidence.
Please show me. I have no idea what you're talking about. Which two pieces of evidence share something in common?
Two pieces of evidence that point to Mr. Dover. Let's start by presenting the first one. Okay, I'm gonna say... this thing? Nope, never mind. Oh, okay, now the second piece. Oh, I have to pick them both right? God damn it. God damn it. Okay, I guess... Is it this one? It was in his possession. Nope. The connection between these two pieces of evidence tells all. Look carefully all over the evidence again. You bet I won't. How exactly are those two things connected? Joke's on you. I just wanted to see his face again. Blast, I was wrong. There must be something Miss Hall valued that she was collecting. Okay, I should examine the evidence once more. Okay. Yeah, I love it. Let's start by presenting the first one. Okay. It says... yeah, I bet I won't. I think it is this one. Oh, wait a minute. It's got the thingy on the bottom here. Right? It's got that same... There's an engraving on it. It says PH. It's PF for kids. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna say it's these two. Take that. The second piece, and I'm gonna say it's this one. There we go. Got it in two. Alright. I'm gonna head out because I need to force myself to do student loan applications. Okay, yes. Goodbye, Jay. Thank you so much for the little baby Miles. Here, let's just give you another, just one more look at him. Just one more look at the baby. And then that will take you to your student loans. Okay. Jalisha saw 2 letters of the alphabet. Oh, is Turnabout Mary also going? Okay, goodbye. Get some sleep. This will be here for you later. Okay. They were probably used as Mr. Dover's signature. Just as an artist would sign their name on their works. Right.
Oi, I remember now. I see Sherman's sculptures have PH carved into him, I'm sure of it.
PH? Those aren't Isaac Dover's initials, though. No, but we found this seal at the scene of the crime. It had probably fallen out of the late Mr. Dover's pocket. If you would press this seal into something, it would mark the letters PH. Also, the very same PH symbol is engraved into this teapot. The same symbol. This teapot was made by the sculptor Pierre It's made by excuse me, I'm choking. Okay. Pierre Hoquet. In other words, this PH is the signature of Pierre Hoquet. It's probably Hoquet, since that would be French pronunciation. But I didn't think about that in time. Pierre Hoquet. Miss Hall, do you know about this signature all too well, don't you?
Yes, Monsieur Hoquet's works also bears that signature. Since he never shows himself in public, his signature is used to identify his works.
No way. Are you saying Pierre? Okay.
It would be pronounced okay, huh? It seems. Yeah, okay, yeah. Your French is right. I'm just remembering, like, no one's asked me to speak French since I was in grade 10, so yeah, it would be okay. It seems Detective Matt has also realized Isaac Dover's true identity. To Miss Hall, Mr. Dover was no ordinary pastry chef. That's because his true identity was, I'm gonna say, a sculptor. That's right. Mr. Dover's true identity was the sculptor Pierre Hoquet.
What? Mr. Dover was a sculptor? Things like signatures can be faked if you have the original designs. Can you really use that as proof that he was a sculptor?
No, but what's important here is that Miss Hall thought he was. As for proving his real identity, I'll leave that to the police.
I get it. I'll have the boys check up on it.
I took 4 years of French and I remember none of it. Yeah, Grace, that's kind of the Canadian kid thing where you are forced to take years of French and then you remember none of it and you learn nothing and you can't speak or understand like more than 3 words in French. Okay.
As I expected from you, Gregory Edgeworth.
You knew Mr. Dover's real identity all along, didn't you?
Yes. Oui.
Take French for as long as you need to get into university. Yes, Stuart. And hello, Stuart. Welcome. Oh my gosh, yes, the Petit Poisson song. Oh my gosh, and Je suis une pizza, avec du fromage, des oignons de champignon. Oh my god. That fucking unlocked a memory in me. Je suis une pizza. Yes, the pizza one, Grace.
When I discovered the body, I noticed a seal. I knew from that moment he was Pierre Hoquet, the man I greatly admired. Thinking that this would be his final posthumous work, I just couldn't sit still.
So, that's why you entered Dover's room.
Huh? What did you say?
When exactly did you take this photo of Dover's room?
That was... Perhaps this was taken during the judging.
Objection!
That's strange. I thought you said the camera ran out of film during the judging. Before Mr. Master entered Dover's room, you were the one in possession of the camera. Wasn't that why you were able to take the photo when you discovered the body?
Yes, that's right.
The only photos you took with the new film were of Dover's room and the body. If that's the case, a new contradiction comes to light.
Another one?
The piece of evidence that contradicts the two photos Miss Hall took is... Okay, she took... Which fucking... Okay, so... This would be her photo that she took
was found in a treasure chest made of chocolate in Jeff Masters' room. The cause of death seems to be a hard blow to the edge. Hard blow to the edge. Hard blow to the head by a blunt object. Some circumstances are unclear in regard a part of the treasure chest and a blood stain. All of the desserts in Mr. Masters' room each have one part missing. Before the ship's fall, the treasure chest lid was closed. Okay, so she took this during the judging? Develops photos instantly, has the capacity for 20 potos that... Potos?
Potos. Why'd I say potos?
Oh god. It has the capacity for 20 photos, but there's only film for 3 more. Oh, didn't she say it was out though? Hold on. Just recover. Okay. Fuck, when did she say it was taken? Shit. Same with the victim's blood. Oh, okay. Fuck did she say this shit was taken? The air part was very salty. This piece of evidence. Okay, so it's just one piece of evidence. Sorry, I thought it was 2 for some reason. That contradicts the 2 photos she took. Would it be the... Because we can't see the photo she... Oh, sorry. Okay. Dover Sherbet Salon. Taken by Kate. Okay, so... Okay. And what was the other photo taken? The other photo was taken at the crime scene, right? Okay. Okay, so this is... Dover's room. This. Wait. And then Dover is the victim. Yes. Okay. So so he's not in his own room. Why would she be checking? So wait, she goes into the room where Dover's body is, and she calls out to him. But it's not his room, is it? Because this is apparently... That went slow for a second. Because this is apparently Mr. Dover's room. So why was he in the other room? Am I missing something? I don't even know what the contradiction I'm looking for is. It contradicts the 2 photos. Ugh. Contradicts that there are 2 photos. Yeah. So, but would it be the instant camera then? Has the capacity for 20 photos, and there's only film for 3 more. But she said that there wasn't room. I'm just gonna say it's this, because this seems to be. Nope. Oh yes. Oh, sorry. Maybe it was this. I don't know. The music didn't stop. I have presented cringe. That is my instant camera. You've already handed the photos of Dover's room. You've already handed the photos of Dover's room and the body to myself and the police. That reminds me, didn't you also take a photo of me and Mr. Edgeworth just now? The film used in this camera can take up to 20 photos. You're drawing, bro. You have presented cringe to the court. Yes, I was possessed when I drew that. Like, I started out with a drawing of Clavier being a baby
prosecutor because I love him. I love brat prosecutors. I love when they're brats. Oh god, I wish I could make that drawing an emoji, because then whenever I present something wrong, it would just be like, bro, you just presented cringe to the court, and I'd have to be like... But yeah, I love prosecutor brats so much. They're so good. I love their shitty little attitudes. Okay. The film in this camera can take up to 20 photos. Yes, Kate. Mr. Edgewood, please, my feet hurt. However, this camera only has 3 photos left, which leaves 14 photos unaccounted for. Exactly what were they used to photograph? This is so quaking from Cute Feeny. Listen, I kind of love that guy too. Like, it's often I will look at my art the next day and be like, ugh, I wish I did this better. I wish I'd skewed this a little bit. I wish I just did blah 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 blah. But I'm looking at that Feeny and I'm like, I love you, sweetheart. Oh gosh, sorry. I thought that said K, and I imagined Edward picking her up because her feet hurt. Oh, he would. Okay, because you know, okay, because I've thought about this because dad worth supremacy, of course. So in the anime, there's the bit where he, yes, exactly, my art of carrying her. But I have Grace. I have other art, Grace. I don't know if you're following my side art account on Instagram, where I basically just post pictures of Kay and Miles just being very sweet, and they're just very sketchy and rough. But I have one image, not on there actually, but I'll probably post there, where he's just like carrying grown up her because she fell asleep in the car. And my reasoning for that was because he, in the anime in season 1, he picks up the big, like, huge staff, the steel samurai spear, and Phoenix like crumbles under its weight. So he has the arm strength. He has the arm strength for it. Space Cat, can you link my cringe account, please? I think you put it on the Narmissy Discord. Oh yeah, maybe I did? Possibly? Grace, you love it there. Thank you, Space Cat. Okay, but yeah, basically, my reasoning is that if he can lift a big heavy spear, he can lift a child. He can lift a fully grown child, and that's that on that. Okay. Yeah, you saved it your phone. Yeah, okay. That you saw the art of that then, but he can totally lift his daughter. No problemo. He can and he will. Please show us all the photos you took. We will be able to discern your actions from these photos.
I'm so sorry. I have told a terrible lie.
Now tell me all the remaining shots of Isaac Nova's room.
My deepest apologies.
It seems they're all shots of the ice sculptures from various angles. Space Cat's gonna grab the link for me.
So when were these taken? The sculptures have not melted yet. But that means the one who caused them to melt was you.
Yes, I am positive that I melted them.
You are positive? I'll have to like approve you guys one by one, because it's an account with like, I just put a lot of love into the art there, and I don't want trolls finding it. I just don't care for it, so I will have to prove everyone individually. But yeah, come get y'all soft dad worth content. Okay, you are positive?
I am an aficionado of the sculpture Pierre Oquet, who is actually Monsieur Dover. If all the authorities could defile my final masterpieces during their investigation, I thought I should preserve them through photographs. Hence, I entered his room.
You don't of a fandom Insta. Okay, yeah, just message me, Grace. Just message me like on Twitter or something your Instagram handle through which you will be following.
In that case, why did all the ass melt?
It's probably because, as I was taking the pictures, I became entranced with his works. And it seems that my foot accidentally got caught in the paracord, unplugging it.
Accidentally, you say?
I did not notice the paracord at that time. I would never have imagined that I would be the cause of the sculpture's melting.
Excuse me. Could the truth really be that simple? However, I cannot say with certainty that she is lying.
I am so sorry to have caused you all so much trouble.
As long as you are telling the truth, there's no need to apologize.
That's right. Don't sweat it, Kate.
Thank you very much. There's no need to apologize.
Edgeworth. Here, take this picture. Do what you want with it.
Dover Sherbet Salon updated in the court record. Okay. Oh. Here he is. Okay.
You meddling fools still haven't given up yet, have you?
Ew, do I hear a cringe? You absolutely do.
No matter how long you wait, I have no intention of allowing a defense attorney to investigate.
No matter. If we can't investigate, we'll find the truth through some other method.
Always ready with a comeback. Well, do try your best.
Excuse me, Monsieur Von Karma? The truth is, I was the one who melted the sculptures in Monsieur Dover's room.
What? What's the meaning of this, you Claude?
Claude's really good at that voice.
I am truly sorry, both to you and Mr. Gustavia.
Oh, it'll be Monsieur. Oh gosh, there's so many accents right now. Okay.
Do not be concerned about me. Sir Von Karma has already recognized that I had no hand in this act.
That reminds me. Why did you enter Mr. Dover's room, Mr. Gustavio?
Ah, well, that was because...
Attention!
Ignoramus? Is that a word? Okay.
Silence, ignoramus! You are not to give that attorney the tiniest hint of information. Catherine Hurl, you are coming with me. You are under suspicion as a complicit in the murder.
Oh, that's a word. Ignoramus. Alright.
The more you know.
Ignoramus is basically fancy word for idiot. Okay, just say idiot.
No!
I shall be interrogating you personally. You best prepare yourself.
Very well.
Please wait. I still have some questions I want to ask her.
I do not care for your sorry plight in the least.
Oh, hi, Constantly Cleric. You're back just in time for this monstrosity. Okay. Ugh.
Bad, Gustavia, and Venomated, you as well, scones. I have plenty of questions for you all.
Understood.
Onomatic, he says, the nerve!
Everyone here has a different accent, I just realized. The SL9 incident is just accent city. That's every player in it. The more you know, except it's total karma. Thank you very much. Okay. He just took everyone away with him. Yes, even if we stay here, I don't think we'll be able to investigate any further today. Let's take our leave for now. It has already grown rather late. I hope the snow has stopped by now. Sounds good. The fuck was that? Was that your tummy? That was his tummy. Oh my God, Gregory, I have to go pick up my son. I'm starving anyway. Let's stop somewhere for hamburgers then, before my stomach joins the chorus. You can't fight on an empty stomach after all. McDonald's, McDonald's, McDonald's. We have burger ingredients at home. We'll need to report back to Mr. Master with our findings first thing tomorrow. To be continued again, and we're still gonna continue. Yeah, I thought something was in my room, exactly. Okay. December 25th, 10 a.m. detention cell visitors room. Okay. Huh? What are you doing here, Kate?
Ah, Monsieur Shields and Monsieur Edgeworth. Allow me to apologize once again for all the trouble I caused you yesterday.
Miss Hall looks a bit tired. Has Von Karma finished interrogating you?
Yes, aside from what happened to the ice sculptures, I was not at fault for anything else.
Yeah, a father who can dish out a verdict, raise a kid, and cook. We stan. Love you, Greg. Are you also here to meet with Master Jeff, Kate?
Yes, I am worried about how he's holding up.
Oh, hello, Detective. Detective Bad? Why are you here?
I just happen to be here. I'll be heading to the crime scene soon.
I don't think this is a place that people happen to be, though. Yeah, Grill Dad, Grill Dad. Oh, I didn't settle on a voice for him. Whatever. Hello. Master Jeff, what happened to you? Oh, his hair turned white.
Oh no! Monsieur Master, why do you look so poor?
I didn't get much sleep last night. The tribulation known as questioning was rather harsh. I'm just a little exhausted. They didn't let you sleep? Even for an interrogation, that's going too far. Detective Bad?
The detective in charge of the initial investigation was also in charge of the interrogation. I don't like Von Karma's methods, but this was all I could do.
You could say he's faced trials and tribulations. Stop. Oh, Miles can't cook, but he saved the recipes from everything he used to bake with Gregory when he was a kid. No? I'm sad now. He was the one who brought me here. It seems I was Fuck, I've lost it. It seems I was supposed to be interrogated for a little bit longer, though. It seems that Detective Bad is looking out for Mr. Master in his own way. I don't want to do Mr. Master anymore. I can't decide on a voice for him. Ugh. Okay. So, shall we inform Mr. Master about what happened yesterday, Raymond? Yes, sir. I got all my memos right here, and I didn't even eat them. Mr. Master, we would like to inform you about yesterday's investigation. Yes, thank you very much. Please go ahead. Master Jeff, it's almost like your spirit's gone. Ah, my sugar levels are low. I might not seem like my usual energetic self.
Monsieur Master.
Do we have anything that can give his spirit and his glucose a boost? Oh, we have that chocolate. Don't we? Or no, Miles has the chocolate. Mr. Master? Yes, what is it? You look dizzy, Master Jeff.
My sugar levels are low, so it might not seem like my usual energetic self.
Kate eats the raw ingredients when baking, yes. She's such a little shit. They're trying to make like hot chocolate with like actual melted chocolate, and Kate just keeps eating the chocolate before they can melt it. And Kate shoves cookie dough into her mouth and Miles isn't looking. In the end, they have room for like, they have enough dough for like 2 large cookies.
Do we have anything that can give his spirits and his glucose a boost? Was that it?
Oh, I guess I have to present it to him. There we go.
Oh, those chocolates. Are you giving them to me?
Ah, those chocolates are...
If possible, I would like to give them to you immediately. But it's against the rules to give anything to the suspects in the detention center.
I see. Regrettably, if those are the rules, then there's nothing we can do about it.
Are you sure there's no way we can give them to him? Detective Bad looks like he noticed what we're trying to ask of him.
Oh my god, Edgeworth is just panicking about the dangers of raw flour and eggs. Oh, Miles. He really is kind of like, he's such a helicopter parent, and it's warranted. Kay is a terror. Yes, Kay, what do you have? Edgeworth is just like, Kay, what do you have in your mouth? Okay.
Tusk.
Choose faster.
I'll inspect the chocolates, and if there are no problems, I'll think about it.
Detective Bat, thank you very much. All right, I knew we could count on you, Detective Bad.
I am truly in your debt.
I hate this guy. I can't decide what his voice is. God damn it.
Wait right here.
Oh, Phoenix cooking is just like, he follows his heart, he adds whatever, and it usually turns out great. And when Miles asks what he put in there, Phoenix says, love. Love. I put in there some love.
Take it. Thank you very much. Not a word to anyone else. It will cause problems for me later. Yes, of course. I apologize for making you go through so much trouble. Now, I shall partake in eating these delicious delights at once.
I'm sorry to ask you to do something so dangerous, Detective Bad.
I only did what I wanted to.
Why can't you just be honest here, Detective?
Oh, how sweet! It's like I've come back to life. Ho, did Kate make these chocolates?
Yes, sir, I did. How does it taste?
Terrible. Melts in your mouth, not in your hand. Sweet chocolates melting in my mouth. So sweet, so divine. Thank you for the fuck, that's Gregory. Thank you for the tasty treat. They're a bit misshapen, but so sweet and delicious. Thank you.
I am so glad you enjoyed it.
I honestly thought his hair was going to change back. Yeah, me too. I was waiting for that. Okay.
And above all, it helped you regain your spirit.
Thank you for your concern. The food they serve here has been absolutely tasteless. And combined with the lack of sleep, I was thoroughly exhausted.
Is the food here that bad?
Just salt beef and stew. Your average prison fare.
Let
is odd. I really could not taste anything. Whatever. I'm about to head out to the crime scene.
Please wait, Detective Bat. Can you give us any new information?
Yeah, I think I can. We've identified the victim. Just as you said, Isaac Nova was a sculptor who worked in France. It seems he went by the name Pierre OK. Isaac Nova was Pierre OK? How could that be?
Monsieur Pierre, okay?
So, Pierre OK wasn't actually French, huh? Which is likely why he never showed himself in public while he worked under that name.
The Zodiac sculptures. They were his masterpieces, it seems. Although they will remain forever unfinished.
Unfinished, even though they were his masterpieces?
It seems he worked on them by season. Once he finished the remaining winter constellations, his work would be done.
Huh? The winter constellations are Taurus and Gemini, right? So, those ice sculptures were his final pieces. It is heartbreaking that they melted.
I cannot apologize enough.
No, I wasn't blaming you or anything.
Also, Nova was infamous for being greedy. He would charge hundreds of thousands just to make a single sculpture. It seemed like he always had money troubles. The murder might be related to that, but it's still under investigation.
So he had money problems even though he was a So he had money problems even though he was a famous artist? Do you know that he entered a dessert contest?
Not yet. He kept it a secret, even from his family.
I see.
It's time. I'm bringing in the replacement guard. I can't hang around here any longer than I have.
Yes, I understand. Let's meet again later. Okay. That detective is a kind soul. Indeed. He never strays from his own beliefs. He truly has a strong will. But he's pretty scary when you first meet him. Let's meet again later. Oh yeah, Bagel Cop is back.
I see. Could you tell me everything that happened yesterday?
Of course. Allow me to give you a report of our investigation. I just checked and okay means hiccup, so I... Wow, great name. Great name, dude. Pierre Hiccup. Of course, allow me to give you a report of our investigation. Alright.
So this is what happened. I'm sorry for the trouble Kate has caused you.
I'm truly very sorry.
You have no need to worry as long as you have told the truth, Miss Hall. Mr. Master, would you mind if I asked you a few questions as well?
Yes, I shall divulge all that I know. The contestants.
Please tell us about the other 3 contestants in the final round of your contest.
Let's see. Miss Delicious's desserts had a fantastic design. However, she broke the rules, so I could not recognize her as the winner. Up until the semifinals, Mr. Gustavia's flavors and the design were to my liking. Unfortunately, both the taste and appearance of his finals entry left much to be desired. And there was something strange about his dessert in the semifinals.
I like to think that Phoenix is a cat person, even though you think he would be a dog person. Yeah, I mean, that'd be nice. I think Phoenix is just an animal person. He can talk to parrots.
and there was something strange about his dessert in the semifinals.
Something strange?
Both Mr. Gustavia's and Mr. Dover's desserts had the exact same taste. They had different designs, but in terms of taste, it was like eating the same thing.
What did they look like?
There should be a picture of them in my mansion.
Please, allow me to show you later.
Certainly, thank you very much.
And then there was Mr. Dover's sherbet sculptures. Oh, they were absolutely heavenly.
Did you have a chance to taste his creations?
Phoenix is a cat person you'd expect to be a dog person, while Miles is a dog person you'd expect to be a cat person. They balance each other out! Wonderful.
Okay. If I recall correctly, his body was discovered in the middle of judging.
Yes, but I was not informed of this until after the judging had finished. Since he was not present in the room, I helped myself to a piece of his edible leer. It was fantastically delicious. I was so moved I broke into song.
Wait a moment, please. Did you say the leer was delicious? Could you please give us a little more detail about that?
Oh, why? But delicious said it was salty. Alright.
You ate the leer from the sculpture in Mr. Dover's room, correct?
Yes, the one that was in the same glass case as the Gemini sculpture.
Please have a look at this picture, Mr. Master. Did you eat from this leer that's missing the strings?
Yes, that leer originally had strings. However, I ate them all, resulting in what you see here in this picture.
So, the strings on the leer were missing because he ate them. Actually, Delicia ate a part of the same leer you did. However, she said it was so salty she could not eat it.
Yes. And they were rivals.
Oh my god, they were rivals. You don't say. That means there might be a problem with my sense of taste after all.
A problem with your sense of taste? How so?
There is a taste disorder called
Hypophagia? Is that it?
hypophagia, in which you lose the ability to taste salt. Perhaps I have contracted this illness. I just never realized it since I ate nothing but sweets. However, I know with certainty.
So that's why you couldn't tell what the food they served here tasted like.
But you use, like, salt in a lot of baking. Like,
No, for a pastry chef to lose their sense of taste is fatal.
Even if there's a treatment for taste impairment, there isn't a cure for it yet. But it's probably best that you let the police know so you can receive a medical examination.
oh, we're talking about the Phoenix and Edgeworth rings. Yeah, if my future husband doesn't propose to me with those rings, I don't want him. True. Very true.
No, that won't be necessary. There is a recipe in my mansion specifically for making the cure.
A recipe for a drug that will cure your taste impairment?
Yes, please look for it later when you return to the mansion.
Monsieur Master, but that means revealing the...
Kate, we should no longer conceal it from Mr. Gregory.
Yes, sir. I understand. If that is what you wish.
A recipe for a special drug. Just what are they hiding?
Okay.
Well then, I must be returning to the mansion now, so I will take my leave.
Yes, we will be heading there later as well.
Kate,
What is it, Monsieur Master?
you should not live for my sake. You should reconsider your lifestyle, so that you can live by yourself, even if I were no longer around.
Please do not say things like that. I simply cannot live without you, Monsieur Master. I promise to wait for you until you return. Excuse me.
Wait, they have perfume? They certainly have perfume. They have Phoenix and Miles perfumes, and Phoenix's is like the, like a fresh, salty spray of ocean from a, it's refreshing and down to earth and oceany. And then Edgeworth's is like, it's very florally and very sophisticated and very, like, distinguished smelling. That's their descriptions for it. I may be embellishing on them a bit, but yeah. Oh, Kate. I really want those perfumes. Catherine. Master Jeff, Kate was crying. Why did you say something so cruel? I'm worried about her. Catherine will always put me before herself. What do you mean? She collects Pierre Hoquet's works and makes sweets. All to make me happy, nothing more. That's the only reason she does anything. She always puts aside her own preferences and things that she wants to do herself. I want Catherine to choose to live her own life. I do not want her to waste her valuable life because of me. Is that so? Alright. He thinks of Miss Hall as his own daughter, and he would want his children to choose their own path in life. Anytime Greg says anything about fatherhood, I immediately just like... Gregory! This scene, Grace, this is a good scene. And a parent would do anything to protect their own children. That feeling, I also know it well. No! My father! Gregory! Well, that should do it for the questions. We must return to the scene of the crime. It is already time to leave, I see. He would do anything to return trials. So will my tribulations and trials of questioning resume. We should take measures against their interrogations from our side as well. Can you ask the police about that? I can, but I have other ways in mind as well. When the time comes... Ho, you are a dependable man. I shall be counting on you. Master Jeff will come here every day with reports of our progress. And we'll bring Kate, too. Yes, thank you very much. I shall be looking forward to it. Mr. Master, know that the police will be attempting to get you to... know that blah, blah, blah. Know that the police will be attempting to get you to confess. I am sorry to ask an innocent soul like yourself to bear these painful experiences. But please hold on for now. If you confess, I am positive that Von Karma will use that to his advantage. And that will make helping you all that much more difficult. I understand, and I shall do my best. If you believe in me until the bitter end, I will definitely get you out of here. Gregory. I love you, Gregory. Aww. There's so many links going today. December 25th, 11:03 AM. Contest venue, fountain patio. Oh, this is the Things Are Happening music. Detective Patch, thank you for helping us earlier. Yes, thank you. Oh, Ray did a little hat now too. Damn it. Why are you fucking cute? Thanks for what? There's no need to be shy about it. Enough about that. I suppose you intend to investigate today too.
Of course, we still need more information to prove Mr. Master's innocence. I'm sorry, but apart from this patio, you're not allowed to investigate anywhere else.
What? So you're saying we can't investigate?
I'm guessing this is Von Karma's doing? Yeah. Von Karma's a bit on edge at the moment. He still hasn't received the autopsy report. Moreover, the only ones in this mansion are Miss Hall and the police. So don't get your hopes up on speaking with people connected to this case.
Von Karma's being completely unreasonable. He's gone too far. Yeah, I know I've said it before, but Greg, adopt Francisca, please. She deserves so much better. Adopt little Francisca.
Detective Bat, what do you intend to do?
I don't know why, but like thinking about like Von Karma not being able to get his hands on the autopsy report, I'm just imagining like, you know, this little Miles just like holding it like he has the autopsy report. From a young age, he's always had the autopsy report.
I promised I'll do anything I can to assist you. You have my thanks.
We won't let any of Von Karma's dirty tricks get the best of us.
Detective Bad, is it alright if we investigate the fountain patio? Yes, but we've already finished checking everything, except for the fountain. That's fine. As long as there is still something, I shall continue investigating. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Alright, let's investigate for a little bit. Yes, even at 9 years old, Miles will still update the autopsy report. Yeah, Gregory's autopsy. Fuck you! Hannah. Our investigation is underway. Only authorized personnel beyond this point.
Aren't I authorized personnel?
Sorry, authorized personnel are prohibited too.
I guess that means no one can enter. Are these Von Karma's orders? I can't stand that guy.
Okay.
These angel statues look like they're eating chocolate. Chocolate fondue. It would seem these angel statues are also Pierre O'Kaye's works. As expected, they're very well made. Looks just like the real thing. So, you've seen a real angel before, Detective Bad? Shush. Defense attorneys, always the first to find fault with everything.
Perhaps that was wrong of me? Gregory! Where's the Santa?
It's a figure of Santa Claus. I suppose it's also made of candy. Behind that door is Master's room. This Santa is probably another one of his works. Santa, huh? I wonder what I should get my son for Christmas this year.
He'd appreciate some more advanced law books, Gregory. Oh my god. Have you seen an angel before? Bad looks at Gregory. He won't be an angel until a year and 4 days later.
I think he said
He wanted an attorney's badge. No! I wonder if I could ask Mr. Master to make him one out of candy. Greg, stop talking! I can't handle that! Why is he the cutest father in the entire world? Oh, no. Oh. Yeah, okay, so you can take the opportunity. Yes, I can. It's my stream. I will take any opportunity I want. You made me sad first. Ugh. Gregory.
what an amazing trophy.
Oh my god, MDK probably made him throw it away!
No.
I'm so fucking sad. I'm so sad about Miles and Craig. What a good dad. It's probably Master's world's greatest pastry chef, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna beat Manfred O'Connor to death with a metal detector. It's also made out of candy. Doesn't seem like it would last long. Honor and glory don't last long. I think that's the lesson here. I don't think it's quite as deep as that. Okay. Doors? Where does this elevator go? Take the stairs to the second floor. Master and Hall's quarters. Apparently, on their days off, Master makes candy and holds tea parties upstairs. But if it's a nice day, they probably have it in the gardens or something. That sounds nice. I'd like an invite when the case is over. I can bring my son. Would you like to come too, Detective Bad? You're wasting your breath. I don't fraternize with attorneys. Many of the trophies Master has received are placed here. Besides dessert contests, there are also awards for his charity work. An evident display of both his skill and character. This trophy is to recognize the TV program Piece of Cake for giving children hopes and dreams. Hopes and dreams. Now I want to see it too. Greg, this whole thing is just gonna be Greg saying something and then me being like, oh, Greg. This leads to Delicia's room. This snowman here is rather eye-catching. It's made from powdered sugar. Oh, powdered sugar, huh? He's staring at it quite intently. I hope he's not thinking of sneaking a taste. Do you think Phoenix would make one to match? Oh, like a little defense attorney's badge? Oh. Phoenix would make one to match, but Miles would be like, they're only real if Father gives them to you, duh. And then Greg would make Phoenix one. Oh. Oh no. A Christmas tree. Alright. It's a Christmas tree made out of table sugar. Thanks to these decorations, this place is on red alert. If even a single ant made it inside, it would be terrible. Indeed, if ants got in here, it would be disastrous. Okay. Musical instruments. It seems these musical instruments were used in Piece of Cake. Of course, these probably aren't made of candy. Detective Bad looks somewhat disappointed. Is it going to be the same for these? But the lyre's right here. A harp and some maracas are lined up here. They're so exquisitely crafted, I can't tell from looking if they're sweets or the real thing. I'd like to touch them, but that would go against the rule of preserving the crime scene. Keep your hands off them. I already checked. They're real instruments. But if you can't tell by looking, how did you know they were real without touching them? Indeed, I didn't touch them. Not with my hands, that is. Surely not. No, I'm overthinking it. Can Bad go on that that Japanese game show where I don't know if it's a game show, but it's the like fake or real or candy where they just like go around biting random objects and they have to tell if it's like real or chocolate. Bad, please. Bad, please. Okay. What does the sign say? The owner of the works in each room are written on this notice board. From
from the left are Mr. Master, Mr. Gustavia, Miss Delicia, and Mr. Dover. This isn't the Apollo stream. Don't go there. Oh no, no, this isn't the horny stream. That one's on Saturday with Jesse. Incidentally, it would seem the board is also made out of candy. Do they plan to eat all this stuff when the contest is over? Alright.
Oh, talk to you.
What are you investigating exactly?
God, please no to the slurping, not. Yes, distance slurp. Wait.
Sir, I'm testing the water in the fountain for foreign matter, sir.
Have you found anything?
It seems there's both chocolate and sherbet mixed in with the fountain water. It matches the chocolate from Jeff Master's room.
Apollo, get out of here. I'm here! Where Apollo is, Clavier will follow, and that's why he's here all the fucking time.
And the sherbet that melted in Isaac Dover's room, they all share the same composition.
The fountain water circulates through the streams that flow from each of the 4 rooms. Perhaps the melted sherbet flowed into the fountain.
Also, someone's blood was detected as well.
What are you saying? How could there have been blood in the fountain?
Detective Bat, please think back to our investigation of the crime scene. Detective Bat, please look at the crime scene carefully once more. The blood stain that should have remained at the crime scene has disappeared.
I definitely didn't get any reports about the bloodstain being cleaned up.
The blood disappeared from the crime scene. Also, part of the treasure chest was missing too. Perhaps the blood in the fountain belongs to this person.
Hell you.
The victim. Let's run a comparison with the blood on the murder weapon. It's a match. The blood in the fountain is Dover's.
I wonder why the criminal spilled the victim's blood into the fountain. Victim's blood added to the court record.
List of people Kay has bitten. Sebastian, Phoenix, Sebastian again, a few witnesses. Don't forget Miles. There's no way that little baby feral Kay didn't bite Mr. Edgeworth. I didn't talk to you yet.
Miss Hall, I've come to investigate today.
Ah, Monsieur Edgeworth, I apologize for my disgraceful behavior earlier.
Kate, she still looks a bit down.
She'd never bite her dad. Kids always bite their fathers. That's how you know they're a dad. If they've been bitten by their child.
What Master said earlier must have been a real shock to her.
I've prepared the photo I took of the desserts during the semi-finals. Please, take a look.
Wow, delicious cake is so cute.
Monsieur Master also praised the design of delicious work very highly. Messieurs Gustavia and Dover's works gained high praise for both taste and design, but Monsieur Master said it felt like he was eating the exact same thing twice. But it seems that their desserts had completely different tastes for the finals.
Yeah, she kicked him in the knees that time. Yeah, she fully snuck up behind him and kicked his knees right out from under him while Francisca watched. She just sat and watched it happen, and then he was on the ground, and she was like,
You really didn't see that coming?
Phoenix, Miles, is there teeth marks on your hand? Are you okay? Those look human. Miles, oh, it's okay. Kay was over the other day. It's alright, I wash my hands. Oh, feral daughter, I love her.
Was there anything else that was different between the finals and the semifinals?
It's nothing major, but there was something. During the contest, Monsieur de Gustavia's son always came to see him, but there was no sign of him at the finals.
His son came to visit. I wonder if there was any significance behind that. Where's my son? I miss him. Would you mind leaving this photo with me?
Certainly, anything to aid in the investigation.
Semi-final desserts added to the court record.
And here's a recipe book that contains a special drug for curing taste disorders.
That cover looks familiar.
Wasn't this framed in Master's room?
Do you know how much longer stream is gonna go? I have to meet my roommate for late dinner, but I don't want to miss chat if I can. I'm just gonna go for like 10 more minutes. We're almost at the 3-hour mark. Just 10 more minutes.
Since it's also the prize for the contest, we put it on display.
So the contest prize, Angel's recipe, wasn't just a recipe for desserts?
That's right. We've informed the participants, but it seems you all don't know yet.
So the participants knew about the true contents of the Angel's recipe. Angel's recipe book added to the court record. Ms. Hall, please tell me all you know about Angel's recipe.
Alright, the Angel's recipe.
So, the Angel's recipe contains the formula for the drug.
Yes, it's a recipe book for new drugs that haven't been released to the public yet. If sold to a pharmaceutical company, I'm sure it would fetch a substantial price.
Why, is something like that a prize in the contest?
Monsieur Master is the only heir to the chairman of the Master Group.
Master Group?
That name sounds familiar.
They're a pharmaceutical company who deal in a wide range of products.
Oh, they've become big news recently with the release of Cold Killer X. Crazy ex-girlfriends love that stuff. I often use the Cold Killer products. But I've never once seen you with a cold. And that's why. I would like to hear more about the Master Group.
Master Group?
Did Mr. Master not want to follow in his parents' footsteps?
Monsieur Master wanted to bring joy to people with his desserts. His parents also wanted him to become a great pastry chef and supported him. When his parents died, his recipe book was left to him as his inheritance.
Why would he give away a memento of his parents as a prize in the contest?
There were always people who were after it, something which troubled Monsieur Master. Ugh. But just giving away the memento would have been disrespectful to his parents. So he decided to pass it over to someone he acknowledged.
And I love that my voice cracks on the lowest voice instead of the highest one. Oh, alright.
And the members of the Master Group approved of that. Information about new drugs being passed on to outsiders.
Of course they objected. That's why Delicia participated in the contest. On the order of the Master Group, she was requested to win the championship.
Huh? You knew Delicia's true identity from the start?
Yes. In order for her to win, I told her Monsieur Master's tastes and preferences.
Why did you help her?
I helped her in order to protect Monsieur Master and the Master Group. If the drug recipes were given to another company, it would be reprimanded by the board. I wanted to return the recipes to the company in a way that Monsieur Master would accept.
So it was due to Miss Hall's help that Delicia was able to reach the finals. Speaking of which, Mr. Dover wasn't a pastry chef either. He sure did well to make it to the finals, considering he's just a sculptor. Did he also work for a pharmaceutical company? And then, if she... No. If she is the killer, that would make sense that she wouldn't want
Dover winning because he would be from a pharmaceutical company that would get Mr. Master in trouble. That makes sense. Okay,
Yes, for him to be able to make such fine desserts despite being a sculptor.
from the sherbet sculptures he made for the finals, it's clear to see he has great talent, but could he really have made that by himself?
That is all I know. Is there anything else I can do to help?
To save Mr. Master, she's trying to help as much as she can. May we perhaps have some more of that tea from yesterday, please, Miss Hall? Oh, the Ceylon tea. I'm sure that would help us get on with the investigation.
Yeah, I like some of Kate's tea too.
Right. Ugh. Right. Understood. I'll be back in a minute.
Kate looks a bit better now.
Investigate. Oh, usually gives me my health back, but I do lose any health. We've gathered information about all the contestants, and yet we still haven't heard from Gustavia's side of the story. That reminds me. Why did you enter Mr. Dover's room, Mr. Gustavia?
Well, that was because...
Okay.
Silence, Ignoramus! You are not to give that attorney the slightest hint of information.
Ugh. I'm just remembering Dad with tea parties. It makes that all over again. Yeah. I'm sad about them constantly. Oh. I gotta finish my doodles of them. I have like a million just like Greg and Miles doodles just like piled up in one little like file. What exactly was she doing in Mr. Dover's room? And moreover, something is odd about his semi-final entry. A pastry chef bad at design, and a sculptor skilled only at designing. It would have been extremely difficult for either of them to win the contest alone. Could it be that Mr. Gustavia and Mr. Dover's connection is Detective Bad? We have reason to suspect the actions of Dame Gustavia.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bad. It is imperative that we find a way to contact him at once. Is this Toad? Is this Mr. Von Karma?
Oh, this conversation is most interesting.
Yep, there he is! Fuck you with your Franciscan music. This is Francisca's theme. Well, and it's Edgeworth's. It was Edgeworth's first, wasn't it? It first happened when he came back in the second game. I think that was the first time. That's the one that gets me most emotional, honestly. Okay.
However, I cannot allow you to speak with Mr. Gustavia.
Von Karma.
I have already conducted my interrogation of him.
Francisca's is a variation on Miles's theme. Okay, hers is a little higher and has a different intro. Oh, I understand. Oh yeah, because Miles's is like the something it starts I know I can't do it with this other song in my ear, but yes, I remember it now. Anyways, yeah, whispering, I wish you were the victim in this case.
It is not necessary for him to speak any further, especially to a mere defense attorney. Tis, but I will answer your questions in that fool's place.
It seems Von Karma intends to prevent me from meeting Gustavia in person. I understand. In that case, I have but one thing to ask you.
Yes?
I would like to know the relationship between Mr. Gustavia and Mr. Dover. Oh, here we go. Okay. I think that this is a good place to stop. And then we will have Toad Von Karma first thing in the morning a week from now. But thank you guys once again for coming out and having fun with me. You guys, once again, I have the fucking best chat in the world. You guys are just so much fun to hang out with. I will see what I can. I will see what I can do about getting Baby Miles as an emoticon. Yeah, and then next stream will be this Saturday with Jesse, and we are gonna continue with Apollo and what? Oh yeah, we just got my dad disbarred, so that was fun. But yeah, and yeah, thank you guys all. Oh, thank you guys for coming and making this so much fun, because it would not nearly be as much fun if I didn't have anyone to talk to. Yeah. Again, I'll update more on my Twitter, and just as a reminder, for the next 3 weeks, AAI2 will be on this day. We'll be on Tuesdays at 7, because I'm busy on Wednesdays for the next 3 weeks. Okay? All right. Anyways, see you guys on Saturday, and thank you once again. Okay. Goodbye.